Hey y'all, welcome back. So, I want to talk about when it's easier said than done. You know, a lot of people can say whatever, however, oh, you should do this, you need to do this, you gotta do this, you better do this. It'd be easier said than done in a lot of cases, a lot of situations and whatnot. You know, it's easier said than done. Okay? Now, especially depending on the situation that you're in, who you dealing with, what you're doing, what you're having to put up with because of your situation. Yeah, it's easier said than done.
Wait.
Now, that's weird. Depending on whatever your situation is, whatever you got going on, in some cases, you're able to take your power back, You're able to take your power back. You're able to do what it is that need to be done in order for you to do what you need to do, what you want to do, because in some cases, you're just not able. In some situations, you have to put up with certain shit because shit, it's meant for you to go through whatever it is. It's meant for you to go through it, right? Oh, but when the time is up, when it's over, when the time is up, when it's over, and you don't have to go through it anymore, you don't have to put up with certain things. So when you reclaim your power, now, if you a boss motherfucker, right? If you really ain't gotta put up with shit, but you just doing it because you're a kind-hearted person, you're just letting things go because you're nice, because you're peaceful, because you're humble. So you just let things go. But it comes a time when you can't take it no more. You can't take it. Now, I woke up this morning. I don't know, who watches Gracie's Corner. But if you a parent, I know you done watched the little Gracie. You done dance, you done sung the songs, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the type of parent where I I watch cartoons. I don't mind sitting and watching little cartoon shows and shit like that. I got a grandson, so I'm watching cartoons with him. and a lot of them I like. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big old kid inside. Shit. But anyway, Gracie Gracie's Corner has a song called "Roar Like a Dinosaur," and that's one of my ones. I like that jam. I do. That is a jam, and I do like it. I like it for yes, I do. Right? I do like it. So I woke up this morning with that song in my head. Now it don't make it better that hell earlier yesterday, or I'm gonna say about 2 days ago, I was listening to that song. Now I know my spirit guides had been talking to me and they had been saying, a lot of, trying to get me to really like understand, right? I would hear it up. And I'm like, okay, roar like a dinosaur, huh? Okay. But I woke up with it on my mind this morning, basically because somebody needs to roar like a dinosaur. Somebody's getting fed up. Somebody's being tired of being nice. Now, I can resonate with this. I definitely can resonate with it. Because, you just peeping things and seeing things, and you just like, hey, now, how much more longer is this gonna go? Is it going to call for me to have to actually roar like a dinosaur in order for, people to get off my back? Or for people to stop being negative? What is it? Is it gonna have to? Is it gonna take that? Does it have to take that? You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
So, like I say,
Center Street walk sign is on to cross Center Street. Center Street walk sign is on to cross Center Street.
like I said, I woke up with that song in my mind, and it just kept going until I understood what it was and why it was coming out, right? Because, like I said, somebody, like I said, I resonate with it, but I know there is somebody that is really dealing with a lot, that is really putting up with a lot, and just being real humble in a situation, Don't want to be mean, don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, don't want to come off, like whatever. So, yeah, it's a situation like that. Don't want to come off some type of way, but it's a situation like that. Now, I've always gotten through, in my opinion, I've always gotten through situations where, feel like somebody's just steady poking at me. I've always gotten through those situations. Always gotten through them. and was able to just still be my normal, peaceful self. But there is a situation that is going on where somebody is steady poking, steady antagonizing, steady being, negative, being ugly, and steady going and steady going and steady going. And somebody's about to spaz out. Somebody's about to crash out. Okay? So that's why I started out with a lot of stuff be easier said than done. It'd be easier said than done. You can sit up here and you can talk, and so you can try to tell somebody all day long, but it's like, okay, let me just put the message out here and let it be known. Hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what you need to do. It would be, be cool if you did handle it like, but then it's like, okay, can't just handle the situation like that. I have to handle it a whole nother way. I got to do it a different way where, and I know I'm like this, where I'm this type of person where, okay, I gotta do this in a different way. I can't, I don't, so everybody can be good. Then you got some people, man, fuck everybody else, fuck their feelings and this and that and the third, and it's like, it can't be like that. They ain't putting your feelings into consideration, because if they was, then you wouldn't even be, But there is a situation where somebody is needing to speak up. Somebody is needing to speak up. Now, however you choose to speak up, however you choose to take up for yourself, that's your choice. Everybody is not the same. And I know some people are going to be, feel real damn good. They gon', when somebody roars, somebody's going to roar. Somebody's going to, going to speak their piece. And they not going to give a damn if it hurt feelings or whatever the fuck it said. They gon' say what the fuck they want to say, and they gon' say it how the fuck they want to say it regardless. And it's gonna hurt some people and it's gonna piss some people off, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Either it has already done damn happened, or it's about to damn happen. But anyway, that person is gonna be like, oh well, it is what it is, I've been trying to be cool, I've been trying to be nice and shit. So, yeah, that's just what that is. So, and then somebody's gonna just figure out a good, positive way of dealing with it, And so, in that good, positive way may still hurt some feelings or piss a person off. But in my opinion, whoever that is that do handle it in the positive way, if that person or the people, whoever, if they get offended and they feel some type of way, then for a fact that will give you the clarity that you need to know for a fact that they are up to no good, and that everything that they're doing is purposely being done to hurt you, to harm you, to piss you off, whatever. Okay? Just saying. I'm just saying. Because, like I've said in my other videos, in my last video, people be purposely doing things. And in some instances, certain people, they feel like they're doing it to help, but in real life, you're triggering, you're taunting, you're traumatizing. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. You can't help nobody by pushing their buttons. And I had to learn that shit my damn self living with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do that shit. I used to do that shit and I had to learn. Can't be sitting up here pissing her off and making her feel bad and feel like, oh, she ain't doing shit when she's doing all that she fucking can, for real. Yeah, she could do more, but you know, so I had to learn. And with some people, that shit works. With some people, that shit works. To just sit up here and, you know, push buttons, get your buttons pushed, you know, and it makes them confident and makes them move a certain type of way, and you know what I'm saying, to get some shit did. But that also causes, the push away energy, because a person that is purposely triggering and poking to get you to move a little faster or put some fire under your ass or whatever, that person don't know that you're pushing that person away. Because when that person moves around, when they get up where they need to be at, you're not going to see them. They're going to do everything that they can to not be around like they used to. And I'm just being real. There's so many different things that can happen in so many different situations that, you know, so many things that can come from it and so many things that won't come from it, you know, good or bad. So, like I say, it's easier said than done, you know, but depending on a person's lifestyle situation, whatever they got going on, you got to handle it in a certain type of way, whatever it is, you know. And if you feel like you got the means to, and you know, because some people don't need, they don't need. So I'm just saying, some people don't need. Some people don't have to worry. For real. And then some people can just, hey, look, me just saying, but yeah. It's easier said than done. And hey, if you are a good person, a good spirited, positive spirited person, then you know how to handle it, and you're gonna handle it well enough. Somebody that don't have nothing to lose, it's just gonna